too. YouTube famous.
Hollie? Holy cat! Wake up, sweetie. Look at me. Look at Dad. Come on, kiddo.
Ryan holds my hand, leaning over the seat in the row in front of us, while my dad, a nurse, yeah, my dad is a nurse, pats my cheeks to bring me around. I smell barf, which makes my stomach want to give a repeat performance. Why am I on the ground? A new voice.
Step aside. Excuse us. Oh, hey, Mr. Porter. And Ryan. Wow, hey. Wait, is that Hollie?
No. I did not just pass out in the middle of the Moda Center. They did not call the paramedics. And that is not Keith, my paramedic ex-boyfriend, standing over me with his stethoscope around his neck. This is too rich. I have to sit up. I've made enough of a spectacle of myself.
No, you don't. Stay put, Hollie,
Keith says. Just perfect. His moment to shine. There are hundreds of paramedics in the city of Portland, and I get this one? Further proof that I did something really terrible in my last life, and now all the important deities are giggling and nibbling on appetizers at their collective golden table in the sky. Blood pressure is low. Duh, I could have told you that. Just ask the stars floating around my peripheral vision. 100 questions about what's going on, answered by my dad and Ryan taking turns.
Could she be pregnant?
Keith asks. This pisses me off, even if he is just going through the EMS 101 cards. No, I say loudly. It was the hot dog. Why are you even here?
We're the team on call in the arena tonight. Hockey's a brutal sport, but I don't gotta tell you that, do I?
Keith answers, flirting with Ryan. I'd be embarrassed for him. Except vomit. The arena announcer tries to return everyone's attention to center ice because the weird girl in section 103 is going to be okay. Like showbiz, the game must go on. I don't want to be responsible for a delay of game penalty. It doesn't take much longer for stadium security and Keith plus cohort to load me onto their little board and get me the hell out of there in case I have something communicable, most probably because I'm throwing up and it's really gross. I'm so sorry about my new jersey, I say.
Porter, we can get you a new one.
Ryan winks and squeezes my hand. If only I'd known the hot dogs were bad, I could have fed them to Mungala and then waited for the humanitarian awards to fly through the mailbox, like letters from Hogwarts, in thanks for my contribution to making the world a better, safer place for humankind. Then again, hundreds of milligrams of codeine didn't kill him last year. The radioactive hot dogs probably would have given him superpowers, and he'd have turned into the Goat Hulk, or a Republican. Ryan is so wonderful. He doesn't let go of my hand and pushes my hair out of my face, even as the bumpy gurney ambles toward the waiting ambulance.
You went almost an entire year without having to be in a hospital, as patient or visitor,
Ryan says next to my ear.
I'm impressed.
Reset the days since Genius Hollie's last medical incident board. He laughs. I throw up again. Ryan gives Dad the keys. He'll follow in the rental car to a manual medical and makes him promise to stop apologizing about the hot dogs. It's fine, Dad. It's just food poisoning. I wish you guys would let me get up. This is stupid.
You lie still, Hollie,
Keith reprimands. Oh, God, he is so loving this. Are you sure you're not pregnant? I answer with my middle finger.
Such a classy girl,
Keith says to Ryan, who at this point, even under his playoff beard, looks a little green around the gills himself. Thank heavens he didn't eat the hot dogs, too. One geyser of goo is plenty. In the ambulance, Keith makes a show of explaining every little step to Ryan, though not missing an opportunity to speak in a manner more appropriate to a room full of kindergartners.
This is the IV, full of fluids that will get our girl back on track.
I'm not your girl. I'm Ryan's girl.
And I'll give her medicine so her tummy will stop hurting and the pukies will slow, although it's best to get that stuff out. Right, Halls?
Don't call me Halls. Ow! Jesus! Keith smiles.
Squeamish with needles, this one.
Because you're supposed to aim for a vein, not the bone, idiot. I say, trying to yank my arm away.
Don't make me use the